How's it going, my Cinema Lemon Nation? Today we're going to be diving into some more suspenseful rumors of Scream 7 circulating around the internet and everyone's favorite cop, possibly Dewey Riley, making a comeback for Scream 7, so let's get into it. Now, being over a decade long since all three of these characters have been in the same environment, in the same sequence together, Dewey Riley, a lovable, resilient cop who's faced his fair share of Ghostface encounters, might be returning to the franchise. David Arquette, who is the one and only Dewey Riley, is in the works of possibly returning for Scream 7. And right now, these are just speculations and rumors, and I think that it's actually going to help us kind of realize what's to come and what to expect for this next installment of Scream. Well, not much has been officially revealed, but we do know that the film is set to bring back the horror and suspense that fans absolutely love with this franchise, and the return of Dewey Riley could add an extra layer of nostalgia and excitement to the mix, and that is something, honestly, I think a lot of fans are going to be looking forward to. Now, how are they going to do this? Well, a lot of rumors have said that they're going to be doing a full reset and basically continue the franchise and basically go back to where Scream 4 kind of landed, and this film kind of being a prequel to the events of Scream 5. Now, my idea is that what they're going to do is to bring all three of these characters back into another Scream movie, and we're going to consider this one as Scream 5. The intentions here are honestly to build that consistency again with all three of these characters back in there, and as well as bringing Mark Kincaid back into the picture as well. Now, if this film goes back in time to the events of Scream 4 and what happened after that, I think that that's going to be a very interesting factor to kind of bring back into this and see all three of these characters actually come back into the mix of everything. How cool would that actually be if they actually went back to the events of Scream 4 and continued everything from when Jill Roberts got shot in the hospital, and that's kind of where we pick up from everything. This being said, that the Carpenter sister story is officially over. There is nothing else to really bring forward into that case, meaning that they're free of Ghostface now. This being said, that if they do go back in time and do a sequel to Scream 4, I think that is a good way to continue the story and kind of see exactly what happened after the fact when Jill Roberts was shot by Sidney Prescott in the hospital. So now we don't have a confirmed plot for Scream 7 just yet, but imagine this. Imagine all three of these characters coming back after the events of Scream 4. So, that being said, continuing the story from where Wes Craven kind of left everything off is the way that they should have went in the very first place. I honestly like how Radio Silence kind of brought in a whole new perspective, a whole new character base, and kind of tried to execute something that they felt like the audience would enjoy. Personally, I didn't enjoy it as much, considering the fact that I'm tired of studios rebooting stuff and trying to make it something new and fresh when it just feels wrong, completely wrong. The fact that we still have all of these actors, they're actually alive in real life, get them back, pay them what they're worth, do what the fans want, because if you bring all of those guys back, you're gonna make your money back instantly. Trust me, that is going to be a factor here. Spare the expense for these amazing actors and make sure that they can all come back and agree on a script that actually feels right for the trilogy itself. My love for these films are honestly growing every single time I see a new opportunity for a new storyline, but this is a good way for us to go back to the events of Scream 4 and kind of continue that and see what happened next. This also meaning that you could bring in Deputy Judy, and we can also see kind of like the downfall of what happened to Sheriff Dewey at the time. Maybe during that time another Ghostface came back and tried to kill every single one of them off, and this is what caused Dewey to have more permanent nerve damage for the events of Scream 2022. That means the events of Scream 2022 and Scream 6 will also be canon to the Scream franchise. What do you guys think about this? Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Subscribe to the Lemon Nation if you haven't already. And of course, guys, don't forget, lemons fly.